G'day and welcome to the start of a new Hearts of Iron 4 campaign. This time I'm going to be playing as Italy and going for the Duce Nuked'em achievement. So make sure Iron Man mode is on. This will work. Let's go for it. Iron Man Italy 1. Yes, first time playing as Italy other than the tutorial when first bought the game. So we'll see what sorts of things we can do with them. So for Duce Nuked'em, let's take a look at the achievement itself. Down the bottom here. Wait. Down the bottom here, Duce Nuked'em, we need to nuke Los Angeles as Fascist Italy. So we're always going to be fascist. We're not going to go communist or anything as Italy. Now Italy start off at war with Ethiopia. So let's add some guys in here. Better skill guy, Giovanni Messi, is armor. There's no armor there, so not worry about him. Bagdoglio is kind of useless. Gets entrenchment, but he's an old guard, so we hate him. This guy's an old guard. Even if we promote him, it doesn't get rid of that, does it? No, so he's completely useless. This guy has nothing, so he may as well be promoted. And this guy's useless, so he may as well be promoted. Okay, we've got nothing useful except the armoured guy. Alright, Sodu can be down here then. Give them an order to move up there like that. And these guys form the other army under Praska, and they will do something similar heading to Addis Ababa. Alright, chuck them together. They do need to be as aggressive as we can get. Now we start with 4 research slots, which is always good. We are going to need to push through industry as usual. Construction is always good. Synthetic oil, probably not, but get some of that started, and I don't think we're going to waste a slot on that. What we'll want to do is at least get some support weapons. That means we have engineers, but we don't have this. Alright, that'd be a good one to start with. We're at war with Ethiopia, yes. Free civilian factories. We are going to first see how many we have. We don't have a whole lot left over, so let's just make military factories. We're going to have a push on France first. If we can get their civilian factories early in the game, then we'll be looking good. Alright, we've got them, and we have a bit of Libya. And then I guess might as well build up in Africa as well. So that'll take care of these civilian factories. Military factories, let's look at our supply situation. We are zeroed out across the board. Do we actually have any tanks? We do. Must be in Italy itself. Okay. Well, in that case, what we're going to do is focus on equipment and support equipment, and then keep building them up before we start anything else. So we should have some planes around somewhere. We'll finish making the things that they've already started on. We got a lot of fleets around the place, so we're going to have to organise them really quickly. Where are all of these? In all the different ports. Okay. Well, let's just select everything. A lot in Italy, some in North Africa, Eastern Mediterranean. Hopefully they can all come from wherever they are, join together. Just tell them to merge straight out. Assume they're going to merge up with this one. So we have a couple of 3s. This guy is better, so if we put Inigo Campioni in charge, then hopefully he'll level up a little faster. Alright, now national focus. What can we do as these guys? Triumph in Africa gives you claims on Yugoslavia. Light ships. Mare Nostrum is all about navy, army primacy, or war logistics. Adding infrastructure in Africa could be good. Civilian factories, military factories, fortifications down there. I think we're going to want to do that kind of early and get the extra research slot as well. A lot of infrastructure. So is there any reason to go this way? Support nationalist Spain. Current ruling party is Fascist, has 2 volunteers or more from Italy. Currently has no effect, so I wonder what that would actually do. Lets you demand things from them later, apparently. Okay. And Yugoslavia we want to do. Alright, we're going to push down the war logistics as a starter. Now, we have some wings. Let's at least get these boosted. Otherwise we'll forget to do it later. And both of these are going to work in the Alpine region. Doing close air support, air superiority, and interception. And just port strikes. Port strikes in the Alps is always a brilliant idea. Alright, next up, we do have more around the place. So let's grab all the guys that weren't there. We have naval bombers as well. Alright, let's grab all of these, and it'd be nice if there was a faster way to do this. You get the planes back, get the manpower back, and then they'll redirect to the other guys that we boosted the limit in. Okay. Next up, there's a lot of extra men. They should all be in Italy. Or down there. Alright, this lot come into here with... not the old guard. Guess they can go with this guy. And they are all going to sit on the French border. What could be better is going through Switzerland to get to France around the French forts. But we'll stick with this for now. Their orders eventually will be to rush over there. Get them thinking about that. And what else? Planes in reserves. Only a few hundred. No divisions in basic. Insufficient oil. Rubber won't matter too much. Chromium shouldn't matter too much. Oil, just for the tanks and things. So yeah, we won't worry about that yet. But the production of new guys. Alpine. Alright. Let's try making 10 of them. Directly in Piedmont. They will need to join... well, stick them on there, but they'll overload that pretty quickly. Reinforcements are more important. Okay. We're not producing artillery. That's fantastic, isn't it? So, knock this up the list a little. It's more important than planes. It'll become more important than tanks. And since we need to start producing it, we'll make it top priority so that the first factory we finish starts making them. Alright, extra 2 guys here can jump on there. Though, they could probably, yeah. Let's chuck them down on this one here instead. Nice and close, they should be able to get through the canal there. And everything else is fine. Alright, well, let's kick the game off. Speed 4. And assume that we should be able to have some kind of victory along here somewhere. Well, we'll be able to push south pretty easily. Pushing north is going to prove a little harder by the looks. And what do we have? Limited conscription, limited exports, partial mobilization. So, increases construction speed. No. It's bad for construction speed. So there's no reason not to do one of these. Enemy's not strong enough for total mobilization, and world tension has to go up for war economy. So we'll leave that for a while. Alright, not going to be doing anything there for a bit. How about... oh, we got a bit of choice with Italy. Quartermaster General, no. Captain of Industry, for civilians. Armaments, which one's War Industrialist? 10% better construction speed. But do we have No, we have no, can't think what they're called. The guy for the bonus political power. Yeah, backstabber there. Farinacci. 5% what it usually is? I don't know. He's probably going to be the first guy we want to get though. Alright. This battle is going very slowly. Seriously? Alright. Definitely going to get more guys down here then. Let's get the entire army. And this side's a little weaker. So we get them over this side. Get them started. There we go, now we got them on the back foot. We might win both of them. That guy looks like he shouldn't win. This guy looks like he should win. Alright, so this is speed 5. It's just painfully slow. Kind of winning every battle. And this one looks bad. Here come our reinforcements. Could be supply issues. No, they're good. Alright, Rhineland's gone. Ethiopian War Logistics. So that gave us naval bases. Somaliland and Eritrea. Definitely going to do the industrial effort. When's our first research? A month. Spanish Civil War. So can we now see what would happen here? Just the opinion goes up. And then we could do other things after. I don't know. Alright, they've moved down. They moved in. Addis Ababa should be gone soon. I'm going to push the mechanical computing first. Probably going to be cautious and go radar early in the game as well. If you're going to be at war with England, you have a massive air force superiority. And the navy. Speaking of which, Squadra di Taranto. And we guessed the other thing wrong. But the reason for that, oh, pardon me, is so that we can tell these guys to go to the right fleet immediately. Alright, they're all infinite. Let's make this one infinite after the one. Making 2 battleships, a destroyer, and then infinite submarines. We are definitely going to need convoys at some point as well. So if we get more ports, they need to do that. Alright, all the supplies looking good. Alright, so the next thing, pretty sure we're going to have to fabricate on Switzerland, so we should probably start doing that. Yeah. 230 days. Should have started that at the start. We need to do this to get around these French mountains. If we can, well, we have to push through these mountains, but we do them first before world tension gets too high, and then just before that war's over, we declare on France and try and rush through Paris. Will be the plan. So it's May now. As soon as this war's ready to start, we'll start the fabrication on France. Or no, wait, like August or September. Alright. 4 more military factories will be handy. Support weapons and machine tools. Okay, 38, no. Marines or paratroopers. Don't really have the industrial base for the transport planes and everything we need for them. So, we're going to do a lot in Europe first, so logistics won't be a problem. Our manpower, where's our population? 41 million. Never really do field hospitals, so I think we're going to do it this game. See how much of a difference it's going to make. And it is 36, so we are going to go concentrated industry in this run. almost completely surrounded by the UK here. Alright, we're all joined up. Which one of these was our best guy? He's level 4, he's level 3, he's level 1. Alright. But this guy's not a field marshal. So this guy, Praska, is our best general. There we go. Hey Ethiopia, we'll take all that. Thank you very much. Everybody joins him. And this guy comes up to the Swiss border, from where he will do something like that. And we want to build more. No, that was one zone. Okay, well, got a few things going on. And these need to be added to him. Already put 2 out. Alright. Make sure these are all in the order. It's only 4. Alright, there's 41. So the research was construction. We need better construction speed first, I think, before the production efficiency. And our planes are down here. If they're flying in the Alps, it'd be better if they came to the Alps. We modify government. There we go. We need the backroom backstabber. Puts us up an extra 0.1 per day. National focus will be... Don't take an easy Sardinia and Sicily. No, not against France. Let's go for the extra research slot. Alright, it's July. This would be ready in Boxing Day. Let's assume it won't take too long. Sometime in August we'll start on France, assuming it will take 250 days. 235, okay. Olympic Games. Very timely. Now the fleet. What is the French fleet? I know it's strong at the start. Slightly smaller than ours. That's surprising. Didn't know Italy started with such a decent fleet. 2 battleships, 8 heavies, 12 lights, 81 destroyers, 51 subs. Okay. Now, who do we have? Inigo Campioni. And supply is absolutely fantastic up here. I'm assuming most of these divisions are just really weak. Yeah, not much going for them. But the Swiss are even weaker, so we should be able to overrun them without too much trouble. So we got 20 to our 46. It is mountainous, but I don't think there's any forts on the Swiss side of the border. It's not automatically... no. There's no one protecting him, guaranteeing. French tank on the border I don't like seeing. Brigade de Chars de Combat. And insufficient oil, tungsten. We got insufficient steel. That's a problem. Where are we? Need the tungsten for the artillery. Alright, we've just got a ton of them slapped in there. So we need more infantry equipment. What do we need the steel for? Yeah, it's all boats. Alright, so it's still not worth pulling off any of the production. Not worth pulling anything off these guys, because we need these done quickly. Yeah, we don't have any other little blobs of land anywhere, do we? Nothing in Asia. Nope. Alright, fascists are going to win in Spain. 46 divisions. They're coming out pretty quickly. Just creating the infantry equipment shortage. So, since we're about to go to war with France, let's just make this the last lot that we pop out. Give us an extra 17 on top of whatever we started with. He's fortifying some of these spots a little better. And it's September, and we forgot to do this. So, justify the war goal against... wherever, it doesn't really matter. Berne. Ready to go in May. So, as long as this war takes a couple of months, so that the French don't redirect their guys down here, we'll be able to punch through and get to Paris and do the usual northern route. I don't think Bordeaux's worth too much. Yeah. Marseille is worth a bit. But you really need Brest, Paris, and... what's the other one? There. Calais and Normandy. Those four, what you need to force French capitulation early in the game. Okay. We are not looking too bad. We've won our stupid little war against Ethiopia. Took longer than it probably should have. But we are preparing on Switzerland, and we'll use that to break through to Paris. So I'm going to take a short break here. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you click like or subscribe to the channel, it'd be much appreciated. And hope to see you again soon. See you later.